I wish this little guy was big enough for me to get him off of tilapia, but he's not. So this is the runt. He's actually looking a little bit bigger, you know. He's not so tiny anymore, but he's still too small to eat pinky heads. So this is actually an experiment with him. I'm not sure I actually like the idea, but better him than others, I suppose. As I was saying, that was cooked tilapia, or boiled really, because what I did was I ordered some, or bought some tilapia from the grocery store, and I've been working 16-hour days, so I haven't had a chance to feed this particular baby, but I put it in the refrigerator because it said on the packaging to never freeze it, even though I've done that perfectly fine for years. And when I went to get it out for them, it was slimy and what I only can assume is coated in bacteria, because I told my mother she could use the larger chunks for feeding her puppies, which she did, and I get the feeling she left the packaging out for a couple hours while she was cooking that stuff up. So just to be safe, and because I don't have time to run to the grocery store right now, I boiled the tilapia. Now that takes away all the, it doesn't take away all the nutrients, but it's not really recommended to cook your Hognose's food. But I have done it once before in the past, and it didn't seem as appetizing towards them. However, the runt, who has been feeding exclusively on tilapia for, well, after the first, sardines feeding, I switched him over to tilapia because of the non-health detriments. So tilapia doesn't have that one protein in there that breaks down vitamin B1 and causes problems with the brain. Yeah, he came right out. He wanted it, so that's good. You can see there's a pretty decent sized lump in his tummy. If he would come out more. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Move a little bit so I can see you. Yeah, there you go. Decent sized lump. So I'm not going to give him more than that. And he's growing, so this is good. I've been dusting his tilapia every once in a while with calcium to try and help him out. Not so much with vitamins, because at this size I don't know if he could overdose on the vitamin D3, so I don't bother. Just calcium. But yeah, he's doing pretty good. The hope is to get him up to size, and then start him on pinkies, and hopefully he will not be so set in his ways that he will not want to try other food. But so far he's tried 3 different types of food. I believe sardines, tilapia, and salmon. Yeah, he's had salmon before too, so hopefully he won't be opposed to switching over to a different type of meat in the future. And the focus is gone again. Alright, moving on to the next one. Okay, so these pinkies are all little pinkies. I know I mumbled that. The pinkies are all a little on the large size, so we'll see if this little one can eat it. This is one of Alys's babies, one of the first ones to eat. See, that's like, it's pretty dang large. Now, you haven't had it without tilapia before, so let's see what you think of this. It has whiskers already. Come on. What do you think? Do you want to try it without the tilapia scenting? That's probably a no. Come on. Do you want it? We've got some interest. We've got some interest for sure. Oh, his mouth touched it and then he didn't like it anymore. I think it's because the tilapia is nearby and he can smell it. The whole goal is to get them eating without it. Technically, it doesn't matter for Alys's babies. Here we go. He's going to go looking for the tilapia himself, so let's just... Okay, now that I've retrieved him. I think it's a him. Yeah, definitely a him. I know, come on. I think we have some serious interest now, no? Well, what if I do this? Find a tiny little piece of tilapia to put on it. He might decide to eat it himself at this rate. You want to try it? Nummy num, nummy num num, nummy num num. We're already at quite a bit of time, honey. Nummy num num, nummy num num, nummy num num. Of course we like the fish, but it's boiled, so of course it's gonna fall apart. So what I'm gonna do is, now that he's got a taste for it, we're just gonna do that and just consider this a drop feed. I don't know if he's going to be able to eat that, but this is the smallest pinky in the bunch. So, actually I have a plan. We're gonna just do a pinky head. He can get that down. Yep, that did the trick. We got a tilapia and mouse head sandwich. Yeah, he did it. You got it down. Good job. Good job, baby. This is only the second of Alys's babies to have eaten anything or any part of a pink, so yeah, I'm happy about that. Doing a lot better than Lady's babies, and especially Gabby's babies. This is one of Alys's babies again. This one's pretty impressive looking. Has a nice vanishing pattern going down the middle. Really just no pattern at all going down the middle. And then these weird split spots on the sides that look like somebody just finger painted down the middle and dragged the paint away. Kind of hard to see here, it's better looking on the other side, but this one has been eating unscented pinkies since the first time it came out of the eggshell, and this was the last one to hatch, so last one to hatch, first one to eat. We'll see it. Hey baby, do you want some food? I don't know why the screen dimmed down. I've done nothing special here. Come on. I'm not feeling it today. There we go, see? You want it, you knew you wanted it. Good job. And now, since, I don't know if this one's a he or she, so I'm going to just say he. Now that he's moved, we can get a better look at all that beautiful pattern. Nice little head stamp with variable shades of brown. And there's that smeared side pattern right there. Okay, I can barely see the screen at all, and my voice probably sounds weird, but that's the other side. I'm not sure if anything is really coming across. Pretty baby, though. I wish Alys was still around. I get the feeling she would have made more and more amazing babies as time went on. Alright, we're going to leave this little guy to it and move on to the others who are still in the community bin together. Okay, so I know for a fact 2 of these 3 babies love sardine smell, so we're going to try it unscented to start and then immediately move on to sardine because they do not like to sit still for very long. These colors are not correct, just so you know. There's something weird going on with the camera today, which is really disappointing. So I was just looking at my iPhone, my old iPhone today, and thinking, you know, the Samsung really is better. You want to try? Nope. Okay, rub it on the sardines. Hopefully this is defrosted enough to get the sardine smell on it. I know in particular this little one right here is crazy about the sardines. But she might not go for it if it smells like a pinky as well. I gotta get her attention first. Come on. Yeah, see, here we go. Got her attention. Got her attention. Yes. Oh yes, you want it. I know you want it. Come on. She's like, but it smells something like different. It smells different. Oh, she's so cute. Oh man, this is my favorite one out of the clutch. She's just got such a personality. I bet you the other guy just escaped over the rim, but they don't know how to get down from the top yet, so not too worried about that. The escapee is one of those two that was by themselves, so I'm not worried too much about them figuring out how to get down to the floor. There we go. Good girl. Technically, now that she's had a pinky head, I can move her out of here. But I don't really have time to be setting bins up. I gotta go do another 16-hour workday at work. Oh, sorry. You haven't finished swallowing yet. That was a mistake. Don't throw up, please. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna walk away a second. I don't want her puking. Okay, while we wait for that baby to completely finish her meal, really it's just me because I'm gonna clip these together, but you know, we'll just take a look at Cinder, who is finally using this hide. Took her long enough. She looks chunky in the front. I might have to put you on a diet again, baby, but I'm afraid what's going on is you're actually making more eggs. And that's why you're putting on weight. That's what happened the last time, you know, just before December 25th. I was like, oh, she's finally putting on weight. Then the next thing I know, the camera starts dimming down the light for some odd reason. Yeah, that update really messed with the camera, I think. Well, anyways, the next thing I know, she's laying eggs on December 25th, Christmas Day. That'd be... Oh, I just lost a light. Oh dear, I can never seem to stop spending money on just random things. I heard a light pop. Of course, it was my closet light. Which, you know, it's been flickering for a while, but at, you know, $120, I kind of expected that light fixture to be better. Now I know to just go with a standard light. Stupid. Okay, she kept it down. Wow. Just a pinky head and it left a big lump in her. So I don't want her to freak out. I really don't want her to throw up. But I gotta get to your other siblings. Hello? Hi, sweethearts. Can I feed you, please? I can't do this with just one hand, so he's gonna like stay in there, baby. Now, when they don't have traction, they don't tend to want to eat, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Of course, she doesn't seem to be bothered by it. Hello. Wouldst thou like to try a morsel? He's eyeballing it. I saw his eye twitch towards it, but I don't think... Oh, wait, what? Maybe. You were kind of investigating it. I think that's... I don't know. He seems curious. Stop teasing your brother or sister. Here. The goal here isn't really to get them off of unscented. It's just to get them eating. You want to try? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Get your mouth on it. Get your mouth on it. Get your mouth all over that. Come on, grab it firmly so I can let go. Okay. Hopefully this next one is also popular with... She's freaking him out by swimming all over him. He's not going to want to eat at this rate. Having a hard enough time grabbing it with the tongs. You're gonna freak your sibling out and they're not gonna want to eat. Come on. Great. See, this is... Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Come on. See, I don't know if I believe snake discovery when they say that they feed better, or they've discovered that they feed better in groups, because I have now twice had the siblings actually cause each other to regurgitate by just squirming all over each other. So I think maybe initially housing them together to make them feel comfortable is fine, but then they really need to be separated right away. Because my feeding success with the communally housed ones has been abysmal. I think he might be a tilapia boy. So let's try a little chunk of tilapia. Nope, 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 nope. Oh boy. Come here. I don't want to just grab him because I've got these babies coming out into my hand whenever I open the bin. They're very curious and very friendly, so I don't want to ruin that in any way since they're staying with me. Not that the ones I'm going to eventually sell I want to be upset either, because they gotta deal with their owners. See, I think he might have just been way too energized by his sister crawling all over him. I should have taken her out immediately. Yeah, he's not going to go for it. He's just way too afraid right now. Well, that sucks. But I have a very little time and I have to get to feeding the other babies, so we'll just cancel it here. See, like I said, he has no problem coming right out into my hand.